And as we move on through the winter time, the southeast parts of the country, that is their severe weather season. And obviously we know as we move on into spring, that shifts to the west and it shifts over into the southern plains. So it looks like we're still dealing with a couple more months of winter time, and then springtime weather will be on the way to eastern Oklahoma, but not this afternoon, as we have seen some warmer temperatures after that cold start this morning in the teens. We've warmed nicely thanks to plenty of sunshine out there. Here's a live look at our Buffalo Run Casino Renaissance Hotel cam right around 71st and 169. We're looking back to the west, and we're going to see a beautiful sunset across the area this evening. A little bit of high cloudiness around. That's going to give us a little bit of color there in the western sky as we move through the early evening hours. 40 degrees right now, so after starting off extremely cold, we have warmed into the upper 30s and lower 40s, still running about 7 or 8 degrees below average, but much better than we've seen the last couple of afternoons. South-southeast winds currently at 10 miles per hour. We're only at 34 in Pryor, 37 from Coffeyville, Grove, Jay, Grand Lake down to Tahlequah, 38 in Muskogee, 41 in Okmulgee, Henrietta, also in Stigler. Winds relatively light compared to what we've seen the last couple of days out of the south and southeast at about 8 to 10 miles per hour. A little bit lighter to the south and east. A little bit stronger to the north and west as we have those winds up to around 10 miles per hour here in the Tulsa area, but they're definitely going to pick up as we move on into tomorrow. But even though temperatures have warmed into the low 40s in many locations, and a south wind, which you think could be a warmer wind this time of year with temperatures that cool, it still drops us back, gives us a wind chill. Feels like 28 right now in Pryor, 32 the current wind chill in Tahlequah, and in Rogers 33 here in Tulsa. And we will see these wind chills in most areas drop off into the 20s as we move through the evening hours as temperatures slowly drop. But we're going to see those winds stay relatively light, but as temperatures drop, it is going to drop our wind chills into the 20s. Speaking of that evening forecast, the temperatures themselves will slowly inch on down from the upper 30s to around 40 now by 10 o'clock into the low to mid 30s. And you notice a southeast wind, not very strong, only at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, but it will drop those wind chills into the upper 20s though as we move through the evening hours. Most of the bitter cold air that we experienced over the last couple of days and early this morning now shifting off to the north and to the east. Only 10 right now in Chicago, 13 in Cincinnati. It's been replaced with warmer air. Look out to the west, 53 in Albuquerque, 48 right now in Denver. So some of that warmer air is going to work its way to the east into eastern Oklahoma for tomorrow, as we'll see temperatures tomorrow generally in the low to mid 50s. Here's a look at future track through the rest of the evening and overnight hours. Pretty uneventful. We'll keep that light southeast wind going at about 5 to 10. Otherwise, pretty quiet as we move through the overnight hours. Mainly clear skies and temperatures dropping into the mid to upper 20s. Some of the valley areas around Bartlesville, northwest Arkansas will briefly drop into the lower 20s. About 27 in Pryor, 29 degrees here in Tulsa. And then tomorrow, look at these south winds really get going as we move on through the day. We'll see south winds of 15 to 30, some gusts 35 to 40. So if you're going to be heading out to the parade during the morning and early afternoon hours, prepare yourself for a little bit warmer temperatures, but also stronger winds. So the stronger winds will make it feel cooler than the actual temperatures. Even though we'll top out at 52 tomorrow, it'll feel more like the 40s during the afternoon because of those strong winds. 48 the high tomorrow in Grove, 48 in Tahlequah, 55 down in McAllister. Up to 55 on Tuesday, a chance of drizzle or some light rain. Strong cold front moves through during the afternoon, dropping our temperatures from the 50s into the lower 40s by late Tuesday afternoon and evening. Then we'll stay cool for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Highs only in the 40s, even 38 the high on Friday. Now we're talking about that total lunar eclipse tonight. It begins at 9:34 this evening. Totality begins around 10:41 this evening. Totality right at the middle of that is about 11:12, and it ends at 12:51 a.m. So again, we're talking about the moon kind of turning red a little bit. We should have great viewing tonight for it, guys. So we're going to try to take a look at that at our 10 o'clock newscast later on this evening.
The blood moon.
I'm going to go get my telescope and hop out of here for a bit.
In Oklahoma, you can see the sky so clearly. It's going to be great.
Exactly. Allie